I am Faisal Khan. I'm a YouTuber and I talk about cars, bikes, and everything on wheels. I started this journey in the year 2007, and over these years, I have done unimaginable things with cars and kept you entertained. But right now, I don't know what I'm doing. I landed in Leh and checked into the hotel. The room is comfortable and the view from the room is extraordinary. Today is a rest day to acclimatize with the high altitude of Leh. I had lunch, kept on drinking water to keep myself hydrated, and took a few strolls in the beautiful lanes of Leh. I am here for the Volkswagen Experiences drive. This is to cater to the evolving car culture of India. There are 3 cars, Virtus, Taycan and Tiguan, out of which I will be driving the Virtus GT. Such experience drives build a community where driving enthusiasts come together, share their experiences and bond over their passion of driving. We left for Nubra Valley and the roads here are amazing thanks to Border Road Organization, aka BRO. The mountain landscape is mesmerizing and the Volkswagen convoy definitely looks stunning in front of it. The German engineering makes the car super engaging to drive, and the 5-star safety gives you assurance that you are in a Volkswagen. I am at Siachen base camp today and the drive here was absolutely fantastic with some amazing roads to test the dynamics of the Virtus GT. Meanwhile, Siachen is a treacherous terrain for the soldiers as it is the world's highest battlefield. Today is my 5th day in Ladakh and I am thoroughly enjoying the drive, but in the back of my mind, I am still confused. You see, in my field of work, I am consistently in front of the camera, shooting myself, the cars, making reels, meeting people, trying to balance family life, daughter, my personal hobbies, even the time with my racing simulator, and when none of these are happening, I am flying non-stop from here to there. I enjoy all of this because this is what I want. This is something I manifested. But is it really me? I believe that the lifestyle I am following is exciting, but it is leading me nowhere. Behind the busy schedule and my passion, there is something contradicting, something which keeps me unsettled. And I really feel the need to isolate myself to find out what is it, where I can look at my own inner self. This constant juggle between my professional and personal life is what makes me confused as to what am I doing and what I really want. To sort this out, I decided to get off from the entire world where I would find silence, where I could think about myself. Initially, I thought Leh Ladakh would be a great place to do this, but surprisingly, it is quite crowded there. So I decided to start driving towards a place where I would find silence. Now, obviously, the temperature here fluctuates quite a lot. It's warm, and then all of a sudden, it becomes extremely cold, and that's the reason why I'm wearing a jacket right now. On my way, I crossed the Tanglangla Pass, which is situated at 17,482 feet. The roads were broken due to snow and landslide, but the Virtus climbed it effortlessly. After Tanglangla, I visited the Sokar lake on my way. The lake was dry due to summers, but the view was beautiful. The surroundings made me feel that I am on the right path and nobody will be bothering me here. I kept on driving and stopped at the famous Puga hot springs in the Changthang Valley. Puga is known for its sulfur spring and geothermal activities. The lush greenery and surrounding mountains make it adorable. I tried to reach the spring by walking, but the weather was getting rough along with a lot of muck. Even my shoes were wet due to the spring water and wet grass around, so I had to retreat and carry on with the journey. It took me some time to reach the next destination, and by that time, the light was gone. The tarmac roads ended around 25 kilometers earlier, and I was worried about the Virtus scraping its underbelly, but the MQB A0iN platform on which the Virtus is based on worked surprisingly well. Today is day 7 and I drove yesterday for almost 200 kilometers to reach here, trying to find silence, trying to find solutions to my questions. This is the Somoriri Lake. It is situated at 15,000 feet. The weather here fluctuates between 0 to 30 degrees, and the first thing I noticed is there is no one here. There's only one village here called Karzok and very few staying options, and that is why everyone goes to Pangong Lake. I took the Virtus near the lake and got out. This is it. I could hear my heartbeat and every single breath. Whatever I'm experiencing along with you all right now is pure silence. It feels like I'm walking beside myself and can see through my existence. I'm living such a fast-paced life that a minute here feels like a month. There's nothing to do here. I will shout and get the attention of thousands on social media, but nobody will bother me here. Slowing down feels a bit different and weird, but honestly, I'm liking it. I can feel the emptiness, pure void around me, and all I could do is watch that fabulous car standing there just for me, waiting for my orders. And that's when I realized the cars are the key. Whether I create content or just stop doing all of this, the cars will be my lifeline. The cars will be the answer to all of my anxieties and confusions. The cars will be the sheer proof that I belong and they are the reason to live. Regardless of me being in Ladakh or on the busy streets of Mumbai, the cars will be there watching for you in a corner, waiting patiently for the next drive. And that means only one thing: I need to get going. Right now, I am on my way to the top of the world, and the past couple of days have been full of ups and downs in terms of the road conditions, but the drive experience has been fantastic. On such smooth roads, this car is an absolute hoot to drive. The 1.5 litre TSI engine is very fast, quite engaging, and offers good amount of punch as well. In fact, it also sounds quite nice. And when you come across the twisties, the handling will blow your mind too, because it just goes through a corner with so much enthusiasm that you really enjoy driving the Virtus. However, I encountered bad roads where the ride quality of this car absolutely shone and it just annihilates the worst of roads. But then I also encountered no roads where there were dips, there were big fat potholes, lot of stones, water streams and whatnot, and that's where the Virtus absolutely managed everything with utmost ease because of the ground clearance of this car, which is more than ample. In fact, you don't have to stop over bad bumps because the ride quality is good. This is a practical car, it's a fun car, it's fun both in terms of the corners as well over bad roads. So yes, this is a car you would really love driving. This is the highest motorable pass in the world, Umlingla. The views are spectacular. Look at the surrounding mountains and that fabulous landscape. At that point, I realized that regardless of age, status, money, followers or anything, I will always enjoy one thing, which is driving. And if you relate with that, I'm sure you will agree to the fact that it keeps our inner child happy. It makes you feel alive. It makes you live for more and more and more. And after driving all these days through some of the worst of terrains and the highest motorable roads, I have realized that you really don't need an SUV if you have a practical sedan like the Volkswagen Virtus. which is not only fast and fun but also very usable on almost all types of terrains. I am truly impressed by this car.